everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. I know it's a good daily today, because I peeped Greedbud Plus and I was like, does the daily look good or does it look bad? And the answer is, it looks good. It's a lost daily. I love a lost daily. This is like my Olympics in Isaac. Now, I've not warmed up at all, which I think is probably not what you do in the Olympics, although there was, Michael Phelps was like taking rips before he went out and won 100 gold medals. Usain Bolt was eating chicken nuggets. Surely. Whoa, another athlete such as myself will be in a fine situation here. Seraphim is just okay. But just okay is not bad. You might be saying, NL. Hold up. Hold up, NL. Why aren't you going to that curse room back there? You know, it could have a little, Goopy's head. It could have a little, 9 lives. There's many plausible, well, possible options for you to pick up. You're not wrong. You're not even close to wrong. In fact, I would say you might be right. Like Billy Joel. However, I'm kind of scared that there might be enemies inside of there, and if there's enemies inside of there, I'm not going to be very happy. Speaking of not being very happy, this is the second worst fight you can encounter on the first floor as the Lost, in my opinion. The worst one being Ragman that's a champion. Seraphim is doing an incredible amount of work right now. Like, actually, this is the most I've ever appreciated this item. It might be the most I've ever appreciated any item. Yeah, that's like extremely helpful. Without that, we would have had a much, much more delicate fight here. So, yeah, these little homing angel shots, they're getting it done. Are we gonna go to the curse room on the first floor? The only way it ends up being bad for us is if we get hit. Which is probably like a little bit self-explanatory. Please be... Well, 2 keys is actually fine. As long as it's not spirit hearts, that's okay by me. And going to the shop is kind of tempting. Let's start here. Okay, don't get hit by bombs or spiders. Don't even... you know what? We can take the pills. As the Lost, you can't get a bad trip pill, remember? Bombs are key. That's fine. But it does mean that I probably will not go to the shop. Because going to the shop will mean that we can't get to the item room on the next floor. So instead, we'll just move along here. It's kind of tricky to figure out where a secret room's going to be here, or a second secret room. Like, I'm not confident with the way that they're aligned here, so I think I'm just going to head down to the next floor. On a Mom's Heart run, how are we tackling things? Normally, you would say you want a self-sacrifice room, but obviously, like, that just doesn't work. As the Lost. Unless we can... So I guess we're looking to respawn as another character. If possible. I'm not sure how I feel about a tower card. We could get hit twice. If we can't respawn as another character, can we fight... Oh, I have to think about that one. As any other character, I might be tempted. A permanent Are You a Wizard as the Lost to essentially double our rate of fire. I mean, it's not as bad as it looks, okay? What's bad is that, as the Lost, you have such a thin margin for error at the best of times, If you get hit twice on any room, you die, so slowing your ability to kill things is no good. However, we do have spectral tears and the ability to fly. So, if we... It's almost like getting a bad 2020, but a bad 2020 doesn't mean it's a bad item. Like, 2020 is exquisite by itself. So, I really do have to think about it, and it's going to depend to some extent on what we get on this floor, what we get from our deal with the devil. Polydactyly is just not very good at all. But a Fool card is excellent. You get a Headless Baby and the Mark. Headless Baby, not worth a whole heck of a lot. The Mark, extremely good. Especially, when you consider that we've improved our rate of fire pretty drastically early on here. I gotta be a little bit more tactical in a lost run than I am on an average run, you know? Alright, so we got 6 bombs. Couple things we should do. First thing, secret rooms. Yeah. And we'll put another bomb down here. We might get enough money to buy car battery. We did not. At least not yet. I would probably take car battery, even though, if we get to the money. I'd probably take car battery, and the reason for that is that, you know, we don't necessarily have anything that works with it right now, but we may well in the future. Okay, well, we have to fool card out. Just be cool. This is why you have the fool card. Are we gonna... I'm gonna take it. I know, it's actually, like, literally stupid. But I'm gonna do it nonetheless. Do I get points? I get 2 points for each of those. Wow. That's really gonna tilt the scales in my favor, I think. Please let me go. I don't want to waste all of our bombs, and I do want to find a second secret room if we can. Alright, technically, probably is the best time to start using some bombs is right there, but so be it, unfortunately. Curse of the Labyrinth. So, all I'll say about this is that I'm going to try to spin Dunce Cap in a positive direction, mostly because I, like, willfully picked it up. Dunce Cap is actually... If we aim at an enemy, it's as good for us as our normal tiers would have been. It benefits... Oh, nice. It benefits when there's multiple enemies that we can hit at the same time. Now, in certain situations, like on this room, it's a little bit more delicate. You know, it's hard to hit an enemy that's coming right at us. But remember, every tier effect is doubled. Oh, there's a little baby fly there. Every tier effect is doubled. So if we get good tier effects, this may well end up being worth it. Rooms like that without a teleport card, they're doable. They're just scary. So I'm really, really hoping, like homing tiers, rubber cement, parasite, anything along these lines is extremely nice for us. Like Dunce Cap is not always bad. It looks bad, and it requires a fundamental shift in the way you play. Like, I think that's really what makes it kind of bad, is that, you know, you have to relearn your muscle memory. It's like a very dimmed version of playing with Isaac's Heart or something like that, because everything's just twisted up, right? Pretty fly, very nice. But the upside, I wouldn't say that it... The upside counters the downside, but I would say that the upside is more than I think most people give it credit for. But I'm gushing a little bit. It's unbecoming. It's unladylike for me to be so immodest about an item like this. I will say, one of the reasons that we're actually able to roll it is because Seraphim is actually like a really nice kind of, it provides almost like a damage floor. Like, we're not gonna... Even if we miss over and over again trying to hit enemies that are right in front of our face, Seraphim is gonna hit now and then. So eventually it's gonna tilt things in our favor, provided we can actually dodge. So there's always that. This floor probably is gonna decide... That was so dumb. This floor is probably gonna decide the pace of our run here. If we get a deal... and it's good, or we get item rooms and they're good. You know, it's a 2-floor setup here, right? If we get trash, well, that's 2 floors of trash. These guys are like the worst to fight, just because, you know, they explode with line of sight. Like, they can actually hit us. I'm kind of tempted to fight the boss, but... I want to see if maybe we can get to a special room first. And the shop is probably our best special room. All we need is a key inside of there, and then we feel like it's pretty okay. Do we want any of this? No, not really. So it's worth re-rolling. And compost is beautiful. Like, actually beautiful. But we kind of need a key as well, don't we? We know that compost can be great. I almost think, like, that's where we have to go. This is gonna be tedious. Just take it slow. You know how it goes. Keep yourself focused and watch out, because he's shooting shots on the diagonals. Got him more than half dead. The further away that you can keep this guy consistently, the happier you're gonna be. We're looking for damage. We're looking for DPS. We're looking for, I was like Lazrags, but it's like actually not possible. And you're done. Luck. I can't get enough of it. We're gonna go explore a little bit more. I think this is, if there's ever been a floor where it benefits us to play tactically, it's definitely this one. And to be honest, we're probably coming pretty close to the end of the floor, even though it's an XL baby. Speed would be another really nice upgrade. That's what we needed, was another key. Ah, that's, that room, plus the ability to fly, gets you thinking, doesn't it? The question really becomes, do we take compost in this situation? Oh, well, it's increasingly plausible, now that we've gotten enough keys, that we could take compost. But compost without a reliable source of batteries is not necessarily... You know, we had compost on a recent daily, and it was awesome. But don't let that fool you into thinking that compost is always going to be 10 out of 10. Book of Secrets now, actually, believe it or not, makes me less likely to buy compost, because we now have a spacebar item worth something. And considering that we can reroll the shop at least, well, I mean, I would say at least 4 more times, but we don't know when the reroll machine's gonna break. I'm a little bummed that Seraphim can't seem to land the shot here. I'm just watching my dreams of boss rush vanish. But I don't wanna make it too easy on you, you know? Please? Yeah, chase me. Chase me. Thank you. Wonderful. I don't think we've been hit. Please! He's a genius. Okay, actually, Black Hole is a really okay spacebar item. So we're gonna go back to our shop. We got a 36.25% chance of a deal with the devil. We're gonna go back to the shop. I think we're gonna re-roll it a couple of times. Well, I shouldn't say a couple of times, because we don't know. It depends on whether the items are good or not, but... yeah, we'll see. It's a long trip. I'd really like to get, I mean, a 10 out of 10 spacebar item, of course, would be amazing. And compost is not that without, like, Sackboy. And there you go. Okay, we're actually super happy to have Sack of Sacks, which is just an exquisite item. And what are we gonna love most about this? Maybe battery charges, but dude, actually, like, the tarot cards. Wow, Black Hole was actually garbage there. We're gonna leave right on pace for boss rush, which I'm actually fairly happy with. Black Hole plus Sackboy plus, or Sack of Sacks I should say, plus boss rush, there's something to that. There's a chance to make that work. Pacifier is very nice. It's a nice little Tears upgrade. I wouldn't say I'm confident in this run, but I'm not exceptionally unconfident. Okay, never mind. We're screwed. No, we're not. On this room, if we walk into the fire, we could die. Otherwise, it's not actually possible, I think. But we do need to up our damage, to be honest with you. It's gonna be, like, impossible for us to kill enemies at the speed in which we need to. We shouldn't even be concerned about boss rush, I guess, but, you know, it's in my bones. to be concerned about boss rush. It really is. Because what's the point, you know? I hate to say it, but let's go back to the, you know, Usain Bolt analogy or the Michael Phelps analogy. You know, when he goes out there, he's swimming around, whatever he does. I know Usain Bolt is a runner, and I am my father's son. But Michael Phelps isn't like, I'm just gonna go out there and swim my best. You know, he's going out there, he's going, I want to be the fastest. I want to beat Ryan Lochte. And that's what I'm going into this with a competitive mindset. So, I'm not sure if my brain has been buffed or if Black Hole's been nerfed, but it's not quite as good as I was anticipating. You know what would be a 10 out of 10 item for us here? Not Wheel of Fortune, but a 10 out of 10 item for us would be Succubus. We gotta hide out. Succubus dealing damage without us actually needing to give it any impact. It's a real self-starter. Okay. Batteries, that's what you like. So you can use Black Hole a little bit more liberally, but... Help. How? Like, those enemies are so weak. They're like little babies. And yet Black Hole couldn't see fit to destroy them? Like the detritus they are? Wait, there's a battery charge back here. Anytime we got like a room that even resembles like it could be a big room, we gotta go for it. Holy crap. You scared me a little. Please don't create turrets. You have created a turret. Whoa! Easy there, big fella. Might as well. Honestly, now I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, with Mysterious Paper, we could respawn as the Lost. And, oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. Beautiful little turn of events right there. We're so far behind schedule for boss rush, my dudes. Now I'm very skeptical. Coupon is bad because we're already getting items for free from Deals with the Devil. So Black Hole is a much better option for that. No paralysis, please. I'm drowsy. Not bad. Not bad. There's magic in the air. Not bad, not bad. I'd like to improve my tears. That's tears, but said with an accent. Anyway. Oh, absolutely. Shoot the Whip is better. Especially with apparent frequent battery charges. It's not gonna kill any bosses for us, but it's quite nice nonetheless. This could be our regular secret room at this point. You know, we're so far behind, we might as well be, like, making an attempt to get every conceivable advantage you could ever ask for. I mean, I should point out, like, I'm surprised. Ooh, this is scary but excellent at the same time. Yep. Okay, Judas' Shadow. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Yeah. Wait. Take them both. I know we should take Empty Vessel later, but walk into this thing twice. Respawn as Dark Judas. It would have respawned us outside. We could have still gone back to take Empty Vessel, so we did lose out a little bit on that. But no, this is still amazing now. Really, genuinely like a 10 out of 10 improvement for us. I do want to open that, but we have to have a commitment to being a little faster on this run now. Because we have a real crack at boss rush. So, anybody who didn't make it to that Deal with the Devil is kicking themselves. Because that's the item you need on a run like this. On a daily, at least. Now, are we gonna have any chance in heck of making boss rush? Absolutely. Our damage is good. I really want to play that guy and get some HP, but you know what? No, it's not the right play yet. I think we should focus singularly, oh my lord, on making it to boss rush for the time being. I think that's got to be our prime directive. We'd really like some HP. Golden teleporter, not the right time. So that's why I'm like picking up these cards. That's well worth it. Oh my god, it's too far. Infamy and a holy mantle. Or just infamy, I don't know, but how? We actually cannot make it. Yeah, we don't have holy mantle, you silly boy. We do have holy mantle? I don't know, man. It's not possible. I'm like trying to be rational here. Can we make it? The answer is no. We're not gonna make it. We gotta do 2 rooms, one of which is a big room. Can you stop giving me troll bombs? Holy Christ. We can't make it, especially now. So what do? Slow down. Slow your roll. We're not gonna make boss rush. Nobody on planet Earth is making boss rush on this run. And by nobody, I mean like probably 2 people. So literally somebody, but are we really gonna be that pedantic? Yes, okay, well then fine. The Omega Penny is kind of tempting. I need this. Converter's got a little something going on for it, but nah, I think we gotta be shrewder. Pretty fly. And if we're gonna be shrewd, how are we gonna handle this? Well, we definitely want to use the Joker card. Well, we want to use the Joker card at the time when it's most relevant now. The thing is, we should explore this entire floor, because, okay, with 3 Joker cards, we pretty much had to. But, we want to explore this entire floor now. I don't believe we can make... It's interesting, isn't it? I don't believe we can get to a hush fight. So really what we're looking for on this run, not just this floor, but on this run, is a self-sacrifice room much, much later. Like on the womb too, if possible. I will take Tammy's head over Shoop-Doo, but it is close. What was in here? Right, golden teleporter. I'm trying to... you know what? Now I'm like, hold up. Could golden teleporter take us into boss rush with enough battery charges? Because if it can, that's actually the right play. This whole thing is just getting all twisted up. Like, you know, you go into it thinking it's just gonna be a basic action movie, and all of a sudden you got yourself a little Inception. I never asked for this. We have golden bombs. Let's look for a magic mush or something like that. I think, you know, we should just be cognizant of the fact we want to slow it down. Just slow the run down a little bit. Oh, are you a wizard? I still... Ooh. I still think with Are You a Wizard, if you have the Wiz, then Are You a Wizard should give you normal tears. Like tears that shoot straight. Give me Teleport 2.0. I'm thinking, I'm like, we got a lot of battery charges. We've already been to our deal with the devil. So how is this gonna go? Well, I don't know. The first teleport should take us to the second secret room. The second will either take us to an error room or alternatively to boss rush. And And now we've knocked out that second secret room capability. I guess we'll find out. And we're gonna find out pretty freaking quickly. Yeah? Yeah, you called me? Isaac. Isaac! How do you like it? You think I'm in danger of forgetting the name of the game? Yeah, Isaac. Let's go. Grab that. We need the Polaroid. This is not boss rush. Well, you know, in this case, I'd actually... It's actually kind of like a breath of fresh air. It's a little relief. Because now I can just teleport out. Excuse me?
Joker.
Oh, but it's still not going to let me out. Gosh darn it. Hold up. I got to check Skype for a second. We got NLSS stuff going on. 1 second. Okay. Like, bummed is not the right word. I'm not really bummed about the way that this run is going. I'm stoked. It's looking pretty okay. I think we're gonna rank, like, very well. We survived the Lost phase, which a lot of people, I'm not gonna say a lot of people won't, but, you know, just by definition of not dying on the first few floors of the Lost, we're probably in, like, the top 75, or top 25%, I should say, on this run. I don't know how percentiles work like that. I don't like Undefined anymore. Ever since they made it not fun, I think it's bad. So I would really prefer to have almost any spacebar item we had on the last floor. But that's okay. I'm not gonna rush. I want that to be clear, but I am gonna try something like this, and then I look at it and I go, okay, what can we do to put you in this car today? I'm drowsy. Let's pop a strength card, and then out of these, sadly, the shade is the better option. We should have taken that second. I'm drowsy, but I'm gonna make an effort to maybe make the mom's heart fight, and the whole plan there is really just to see if maybe there's a hush fight in this for us, and if there's not, we're gonna be clumped with a lot of people, which is fine, but we're gonna be clumped with a lot of people in like a similar area of the scoreboard, I think. That's pretty nice. I'm drowsy. The other one's bombs are key. We got the right setup here. So yeah, we're gonna put a little bit of a speed constraint on ourselves here. I was gonna get hit there. So why would you ever do this to me? Stop. Oh, we can make it back. Okay. Let's go. There's even HP in it for us. I don't know, man. The whole run's going crazy. Let me out of here. I don't know what to say. There's just, you know, we've hit like, I don't even care. We've hit peak Zane. You know, sometimes you hit this level of Zane, and you just go, the brain can't handle the Zane. And I'm not saying that because it rhymes, I'm saying it because it's true. It's like, when layers of Zane are added incrementally, you're like, okay, cool, I get it. When they're added all at once and you're teleporting into error rooms and then teleporting out of error rooms and using strength cards to steal deals with the devil, you're just like, you know, get me out. I'm ready. I can be proud of the way that I've handled this run. I'm happy with it. We willfully took an item that a lot of people think is bad and gave it a chance to be good, and I think it mostly fulfilled its end of the bargain, but good God. I am a little... perturbed is not the right word. I'm just a little confused. Just there's a lot going on this run. We've had 5 different ways to teleport. 6 million ways to live and live lavish. Stop. Okay. It always happens with Sackboy or Sack of Sacks. Like, any of these sack-related items, they just get like, you get too many battery charges, it goes a little too zany. Not a fantastic use of a good card. We know we don't care about our deal with the devil here. We could still use Undefined to try to make the boss fight on the next floor happen a little faster, which I think I'm gonna, you know, give it the old college try. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please, take some damage. Headless Baby is doing the most damage out of anything. Please! We should take the HP. I know we have the Polaroid, but we can at least, like, you know, do that. Now that I think about it, that's not really that shrewd. At all? Oh well. I'm kind of adrift. Like I just don't know where we are on this run. That's amazing. I don't really think I want to fight you, but it does give us some kind of point bonus. We definitely have by the way, Holy Mantle. I don't know what I was thinking when I said earlier we didn't. The tower. Well, we got like full HP. We could actually, this is ridiculous, but we can't fly anymore because we don't have empty vessel. Dang, that was stupid of me. If we find a self-sacrifice room, we could, in theory, get to the blue womb. And now I'm looking at it like, is this how we put up an incredible score today? Maybe it has nothing to do with the Hush fight at all. And instead it has everything to do with finding a self-sacrifice room. Because, I mean, if I'm being honest with you, even if we made it into the Mom's Heart fight, like, literally right now, I'm not sure if I see us coming out of it with a victory. Not in time, at least. My favorite Justin Timberlake film. I don't know, though. Bad Teacher's pretty good. Okay, we can't really play that. I'm trying, because, I don't know, maybe if we placed enough bombs and, like, prayed to the right kind of deities, we could make it happen. This is definitely not the right way. Well, mystery sack, in case we didn't have enough, battery charges to confuse you. Let's add a little bit more to the extravaganza here. We should be able to make it in there. Probably not worth it. Alright, so that is actually like the end of us being able to get to the Hush fight. I don't know why we just continue to teleport into the same secret room. Like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. I'm normally like, whenever I play Isaac, I have like a sense of a run. I'm like, this is the character in the camber. And the timbre. I don't know what camber is. Sounds like something related to like Microsoft Flight Simulator. But anyway, I don't know what the pitch and or the yaw, or even the yaw's cast is on this run. But I'm trying, okay? I feel like I'm adrift. Like a virtual reality walking sim set in space. I'm ADR1 FT. But I'm genuinely doing my part. So what's the game plan? It's very simple. We're gonna fight Mom's Heart. We're gonna see if we get a deal. And then we're gonna go, if necessary, like if we haven't found it in advance, we're gonna go explore and try to find if there's a self-sacrifice room that could allow us to become the #1 point generator all time on this daily, but at this point, I just don't know. There's no earthly way of knowing where the secret room is showing. Sure. Okay, so step 1. We know we gotta do this. It would be a real shame if there were no... Oh, I wonder if we got an error room, actually, from Undefined, but... It'd be a real shame if there was no self-sacrifice room, just because, like, that's really the huge strength of this run right now, is the fact that, you know, we've respawned, And we have a ton of HP. Like, we got enough HP to make it work. Okay, so I'm gonna start teleporting. And it's not really to get to a self-sacrifice room. It's more to see if there's a chance that we get an error room. We do this floor all over again. We can get another self-sacrifice room. Well, if there's gonna be a self-sacrifice room, it's gonna have to be a little lower on the map here. Because it's not gonna be there. Either way, I think, like, you can look at this run and we'll be proud of the way that we've done it. I just don't know what to say about the fact that we continually teleport in there, despite the, you know, the fact that we could go literally anywhere else, but that's fine. Okay, I mean, we know the game plan. Pop in here, see what you get. We don't really want to, what are we looking for there, I guess? Nothing that seems to be worth the squeeze at this point. No self-sacrifice room. So the next step, and it really is like the final step, is battery charges. And if the battery charges don't give us a trip to an error room, I'm pretty sure we're just actually done. Hey, hilarious. So actually, you know what was the right game plan in hindsight, and where we actually lost the plot on this run happened a lot earlier than I was thinking. By giving up Teleport 2.0 in order to take Undefined, we screwed ourselves out of error room access, guaranteed error room access at least. Which means, yeah, there's one more battery charge, but which means, like, we would have definitely made it to an error room, which means we probably would have made it to Shoal, and then you think, okay, on Shoal, maybe there's a chance at a self-sacrifice room, and then you go to the blue room, or the dark room, I should say, and then you beat Mom, and, you know, or you beat the Lamb, and that's where you end up in points. Oh my lord. I actually hate you. I guess you only go to special rooms with this, so if there's only 2 special rooms on the floor, of course we're gonna end up going to those over and over, but still. Yeah, I genuinely, we tried. I think in hindsight we can look at this run and say this is where it all went wrong. And it didn't go wrong. I mean, we still won a daily as the Lost. Even if we're not the Lost by the end of it. I think we played pretty tactically. We'll probably finish top 200. But I do believe that there was a latent seam that we missed out on here. Let's see what we got. Wow! Well, they were consistent in time and score, but we missed out on something more obvious, I guess. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Womp womp.